Joining us now is Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty. And so thanks so much for being here. Let's jump off exactly where Nnamdi left off. The criminal section of the DOJ's Civil Rights Division specializes in investigating potential or alleged abuse or improper use of force by law enforcement. So what does it tell you that this division isn't even involved in probing the shooting of Renee Good?
It tells me that they're not going to do an investigation, a criminal investigation of the ICE agents' actions. And I think it's important for people to know that we have career prosecutors in DOJ. We have career FBI agents. And so if they are indeed resigning, this is an indication to me that they feel that this is political and not about what actually happened with Renee Good.
We know the FBI cut off state and local investigators from being part of a joint investigation. You've asked the public for any eyewitness accounts and videos of the shooting as you try to continue forward with a parallel or a separate investigation. What is the current status of your investigation?
Well, we had worked out an agreement with the FBI, which we've done in the past, where the BCA, it's the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, which is our state probably equivalent of FBI, was going to be part of a joint investigation. And that's the way it usually works here. There's a very good working relationship between the FBI, the U.S. Attorney's Office, our office, the BCA. And so we had that joint investigation worked out, and the BCA started, and then they were abruptly told that they were not to be part of this. The issue it creates is this. If the BCA cannot be part, or at least access to, So we're asking for one of three things. It's either that the BCA be allowed to do a joint investigation, like a parallel investigation, that they are allowed to be kind of along for the ride to see what the FBI is doing, or at minimum, that the BCA have access to the entire investigation that the FBI is doing. That way, the BCA would hand over that investigation to us at the Hennepin County Attorney's Office so that we could consider whether charges here are appropriate or not. And the problem is, if the BCA does not have access to any of that, we will not have access to any of the evidence that they see, such as the car, the ballistics, that sort of thing. And there will never be an opportunity for the public to understand and for us to be transparent about what actually happened here.
Yeah, so even if you have all this video evidence that the public might be sending in from eyewitness accounts and what they were able to shoot on their cell phones, for example, you're saying that without that additional evidence that the FBI might be withholding or holding on to as just their investigation is underway, that you wouldn't be able to determine whether there would be charges warranted?
I'm not saying that. And I also am not being critical at all of the FBI here. I think the FBI probably wants to be cooperative. They're professional. Like I said, we have a good relationship. But if they're not allowed to do an investigation for political reasons, or they're not allowed to share it with us, we simply won't have the results of whatever it is that they've been doing. Saying that is not to say that we will not have enough information to make a decision about whether charges are appropriate. Every day we get cases submitted to us that aren't ideal for various reasons. And our job is to look at the evidence that we do have and to decide whether we have enough evidence to charge or not. And most importantly our job is also to be as transparent as we can with our community and, frankly, on this case, nationally, as to what happened here, what decision might be made, and what supports that decision. What is the reasoning behind it?
Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much.